Hi, this is Nick from Robo-Serve, and today I'm going to be taking you through the top 5 takeaways that we got after using the ABIR X8 over the last 3 months. So the first takeaway, or the first thing that we learned, was that you need to measure the height of the security door or gate, if you've got one, open and closed. So when we measured it, it was fine from a clearance perspective for the machine to go underneath, but when we actually ran the machine, the gate was open and the machine actually got wedged underneath the security gate. So that's the first thing, is just to keep that in mind. The second thing is loose rugs. Make sure that you get one of those non-slip mats to put underneath the loose rug, especially if a loose rug is part of the plan of the machine and where it's going to run in your house. Because if it hasn't got one of those non-slip mats underneath, it'll move around and the machine will actually get caught up on it quite often. And even if you want to try keep the movable or the rug out of the way, there's a good chance that you're not going to always notice that it's now in the path or not in the path anymore, and then when it is in the path, then it's going to get stuck. So that's a bit of a problem, and for us, we just had to put a non-slip mat underneath, and that fixed the issue. So the third thing is, when you're actually scheduling the machine to run, do not schedule it to run over breakfast or dinner or on weekends, purely because it's kind of normally a busy time in the house, and you might end up kicking the machine like a soccer ball. So that's something just to consider when setting up your scheduling. For forbidden zones on the ABIR X8, it only has 8 forbidden zones. So what we ended up doing is combining forbidden zones so that the most important forbidden zones were included in the plan and the map. So the fifth takeaway, when you're away from home and you want the machine to run, just make sure that you've got something that's emptying the dustbin, because if you aren't emptying the dustbin, this ABIR X8 does not have an auto empty station. So it's just going to get full, and then it's going to carry on running, and it's pretty much just going to start moving the dirt around because there's no more space in the dustbin. So yeah, that's the 5 takeaways that we've got after using the ABIR X8 over the last 3 months. If this was a useful video for you, please hit the like, hit the subscribe. It always helps. Thanks very much. Cheers.